Hi, I'm Anthony Gilardi. About a year ago, I sat down with my good friend Richard Cabral to tape the first episode of The Future of Hollywood. We had a great time that night talking about acting, answering questions, and one of the subjects that we were talking about was our pre-production work for his role of Hector in the ABC TV show American Crime. 1 year later, Richard's hard work on that show earned him an Emmy nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Now here's a clip of that conversation. To watch the entire interview, go to thefutureofhollywood.com. And don't forget to watch the Emmys September 20th on Fox. First of all, I want to say on behalf of the entire Anthony Gilardi acting studio, we are all very, very proud of you for booking your first big role on TV, series regular in John Ridley, Academy Award winning John Ridley's new series on ABC,
right.
American Crime. He's going to be playing the role of Hector. Very cool role. Without giving away any of the story, I just want to talk about one particular thing that you and I had to do in pre-production. We got the script and we're breaking it down, and we noticed that in one scene, Hector, Richard's character, gets shot in the leg. We didn't want to fake anything. We wanted to be as prepared as possible. So walk us through exactly how we approached that and how it benefited you.
It kind of started off with just doing the research and getting a hold of the doctors that you had a chance to get a hold of, and just figuring out how I was shot, because I mean, there's so many ways to get shot. Was the leg still there? Was it did it go through the bones and whatnot? So yeah, we kind of gathered that, and it didn't really specify how I was shot. Right. So we had to make up our own story. Mm-hmm. But I believe it was that it had hit the bone that we had told ourselves.
The femur bone.
The femur bone, and that kind of just threw everything off, and I was under morphine and just everything that kind of.
And we have to figure out how being on a morphine drip affects your behavior.
Your body, yeah.
Yeah, because then there's a big hospital scene where Hector is lying in the hospital bed, and we need to make sure that the behavior is truthful.
Right.
One of the doctor asked me a million questions. Once I said, I'm working on this, and we got shot in the leg. He asked me, well, then, did it shatter the femur bone? Did it go in? Did it go?
Right.
And so we had to make some choices. And these choices are very vital to the character, because if you have your femur bone shattered,
right,
you might be walking with a limp for the rest of your life. If your artery that comes up next to your femur bone is severed, then you might be in danger of losing your life.
Yeah, right.
So you could die when you're on that hospital bed. We needed to know how that went down. So how did that knowledge and preparation benefit you?
It was just so huge, because I think I really had the whole morphine drip, that whole feel kind of down.
Yeah.
And then when I went on set, like, there was an actual doctor that was right there with me. So I had told him, right when I seen him, I was like, what's happening? And he tells me, he was like, how I'm seeing it, Richard, is that it completely shattered the femur bone. Wow. So it was like, all right, great. Well, me and Anthony, we got it, So I kind of knew where I was at, and that just made it just like, it was the worst of the worst. Like, I mean, I couldn't do nothing with my leg. They had to operate it right there and then. Yeah. The slug was still in there. Yeah. So all the homework that we did was just, it was perfect.
I say in class all the time, you have to be prepared, you have to do your homework and research, but then at the end of the day, you have to let all that go and just be in the moment.
The day of, everything just changes.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, if you're prepared, then you're good.
Preparation is everything.